Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 with the Historical Immersion Project as Aragon. So in the last episode we were called into this war by our kinsman, who I thought was the King of Hungary, but apparently he's no longer the King of Hungary. I think he was the King of Hungary when he called us in. Anyway, we were pressing somebody's claim on some county against our other kinsman, the King of Bosnia. Bosnia, Croatia and Serbia, who has Castile on his side. We have Aragon on our side, and also Wallachia, apparently. So we'd like to get this war done and finished with as soon as possible, because we are also waiting for Castile to not be involved in a war so that we can usurp their kingdom title and then create the empire. So that would be nice. So to that end, we want to finish this war pretty quickly. So we're bringing our army over to Bosnia. We'll go up to speed 3. Or even speed 4, why not? Actually, it looks like we might not be needed. There's a pretty big army over here. No, actually most of that army is just neutral troops, who are presumably involved in some other war. Though they are also fighting the Bosnian army, so maybe it will be fine. They're actually from the Holy Roman Empire. Not the Holy Roman Empire, the Roman Empire. I want to improve my image as a king. If everyone knows me as a great ruler, it will be much easier for me to achieve my ambitions. Thus, I want to be known as a great ruler because of my glory and honor, which could give us a chance of getting brave or gregarious. We're already gregarious, but brave would be nice. My good and benevolent rule, which we could gain just or charitable, neither of which we have. Either of which would be fine, I guess. My piety, which could give us zealous or chaste, neither of which are particularly great, or the fear I strike into the hearts of my subjects and enemies. So we could be cruel or cynical. So basically we could have a 35% chance of gaining brave, or a 50% chance of gaining one of these two, which I think, I'd say these traits are probably relatively equal in value, so probably the 50% chance of gaining just or charitable is better. And we gain just. So that is nice. Okay, the Holy Roman Empire apparently heard me erroneously mentioning his name and has called me into another war. I guess we can do that? I'm sure it'll be fine. Seems to be winning anyway, and it seems to be a pretty tiny revolt, so it shouldn't last too long. Okay, our boats have arrived. We can land our troops. It looks like his army is already in the process of being destroyed, so that's fine. Oh, and he's lost Croatia. Did he die and have a succession? I guess he did. Okay. They're both our kinsmen, though. Okay, you made the Duke of Toledo happier, that's good. We are taking attrition here, sieging his capital, which is not ideal. I think I'll take half this army out of here. Looks like Croatia is immediately having a revolt, which is unfortunate for them. And they've just raised probably mercenaries, it looks like. Where are you headed to? Let's see if we can catch this while it has no morale. Oh, it looks like the Byzantines got there before us. Though maybe we can intercept them when they're retreating. Again, the Byzantines got there first, so I don't think we got any war score for that. My son Enrique hardly eats anything for fear of turning fat. Temperance is a virtue. And also he would gain stewardship, so yeah, that seems good. Okay, castle infrastructure. That's fine, we want a siege. And the Duke of Toledo is even happier, so he could stand to have his opinion improved slightly more, so we'll just leave our Chancellor there for the moment. I guess Croatia is also in this war. We're called in by Bosnia, so we could... I don't think we get any war score actually for sieging his holdings, so we won't bother staying there. And a jihad for Sicily. The great Sunni Caliph has decided to call a jihad against the Kafirs in the Kingdom of Sicily. He urges all righteous Sunni Muslims to take up arms against the depraved King Sylvester of Sicily for the glory of Islam. What terrible news. Alright, that's interesting. I presume we can offer to join that if we want to. And he would accept. We may do that. We'll see. Okay, we have a new duke who is not particularly happy with me, but not particularly annoyed either. And we have Toledo's opinion maxed out, so that's good. Let's see who else we should improve opinion with. So Navarra's fine, Toledo's fine. Catalunya Nueva is probably the next one to go for. That is... Let's just click and find out. There we go. So you can improve diplomatic relations over there. So I guess we should probably siege the target county at some point. That would help out. Which is this one up here. Oh, and actually there's a battle going on up there that we might want to try and get to there in time to reinforce. I don't want to use this army because it has good siege progress there. So we'll see if we can get this one here on time, otherwise we'll just fight the army. Okay, a son was born to my uncle. Okay. Alright, the Holy Roman Civil War is over. Not unexpectedly. It looks like he won that battle anyway. The army is retreating to here, so we'll head there and try and catch it, I suppose. Didn't even get there in time. We'll just go and siege the target county then. Really, again? Against Adolf of the Holy Roman Revolt. Alright. I think you can probably take care of this yourself. I don't know why he keeps calling me in. These tiny little revolts. My lord, we've rounded up everyone we could find. What should we do with them? I guess we could try to gain kind or charitable. Which would be fine. Or we could imprison a baron. We'll try for kind or charitable. Not that there was too much chance of it. So we'll go over to this county. still making a good amount of money because I only have my vassal levies raised. And also my boats are only vassal boats, so I'm not paying for any of this, which is great. Alright, some sizable armies are gathering. Yeah, I think I will fight this instead of continuing that siege. We have reasonable characters in charge. Although, this is over a river and into hills. I think we should be fine though. My son Enrique is slowly mastering the art of diplomacy. Good. I'm now known as the Cruel. I'm not even cruel. How did that happen? Oh well. This battle is not going incredibly well. It looks like we might lose the left flank here. But we're probably going to break their right. Possibly... Oh, it looks like Galicia is coming in. So they'll be here pretty soon, hopefully before the battle's over. So I don't have to worry about reinforcing myself. Oh, it looks like we broke their other two flanks, so everything's fine. And we won that battle. Up to 67% war score, and we can follow this army over there. So that battle was probably worth a good amount, about 20%, and we wiped out their ticking war score from the war goal not being controlled. Okay, the Duke is happier. As the farmers prepare for sowing their spring crops, your court chaplain suggests that you bring out the holy relic in procession and bless the fields. Surely this would increase the likelihood of a bountiful harvest this year. So we can do that and lower local revolt risk, or we can gain the trait Cynical. I guess we'll do that. Okay, another army raised here. You are headed to here, so we'll try and get there and fight you. Or we'll just catch him right there. Alright, well done. My son Enrique is modest and humble, never showing off or bragging. He can be humble, that's reasonable. Okay, this war is up to 88%. And we are now getting ticking war score in our favor. So what with that and another siege or two, we should be at 100% pretty soon. Alright, we have a new count. That's fine. %. I think it's going to get to 100 from ticking war score any second now, so just start leaving. Our uncle had another son, so that's fine. Good for him. And the war is over. So of course we've immediately been called into another one. Our daughter is often involved in fights with other toddlers. So we can try to make her proud, wroth, diligent, or cruel. We'll go for this one, I suppose. She became cynical. That's fine. Smallpox in Mercia. Yeah, okay, I guess we'll accept that, and this is from Scotland. Tomos's host. I guess we'll accept. Surely we'll be fine, though. It's come to my attention that the Chancellor of Septimania has bribed and threatened, etc. So that's this duchy here, I believe. So I doubt he's going to declare war on us at any point in the near future unless we lose a whole bunch of our troops somehow. But I guess we should be aware that he has a claim anyway. Alright then, so hopefully Castile is now not at war, so we can actually usurp their title. I think we can go ahead and usurp the title and create the empire now. So this is going to cost us 324 gold, and then the empire is going to cost us 974 gold and 400 piety. So we can afford the gold, but we can't quite afford the piety yet. I guess what we can do then is buy indulgences for our sins. Which is going to cost us 250-ish gold. Not sure exactly how much piety this gets us, but we don't need much to get over 400. We're also gaining 3 piety a month, so we could have just waited. The Holy Father has granted us absolution. Lose 321 gold, gain 50 piety, and the Pope likes us more. Alright, so we still have enough money to afford everything. Let's usurp the kingdom. She still has the Kingdom of Leon, and also Navarra, so she still gets to be a queen. But that means we should be able to create the empire title. Or not. Oh, we have to be at peace. Okay. Of course. That's fine. We can wait. This war is already over. And it looks like the King of Scotland is doing okay in his war. Won a couple of battles, and he controls his entire kingdom. Okay, Catalunya Nueva is happier and happier. No idea where this guy and his troops are. Leading troops in Aquilia. Why is he over here? Oh, there's some boats. And I just saw France's borders change a little bit there. I'm not sure what happened. Okay, so he's landed another 4,000 troops up here, right beside a larger army, which is a poor tactical maneuver. Got the war score up to 78 though. We gained some technology. Okay, my vassals are meeting to discuss my rule. Let's hope they're happy. I think they're mostly pretty happy. Do have one duke that isn't particularly pleased. My kinswoman needs a guardian. Probably shouldn't have given her to a duke, since we could have given him potentially a character who would have improved his opinion to educate instead. That's okay. Probably not a big deal. So this guy has 1,200 troops left. I think if he brings up one more boatload of troops and gets them murdered, though, that should end the war pretty quickly. That'll get us up to 100, I think. You've spent some time immersed in tomes describing the various cultures surrounding your realm. Although some of what you learned seems suspect, you've still obtained a better understanding in how to approach foreigners. So we're going to increase our diplomacy again, which will actually fulfill our ambition. So now we can switch to... let's find a hobby, actually. It's going to take us a long time to improve intrigue. But finding a hobby might be fun. Nope, that's not any of the host armies. Okay, my daughter is of legal age. Let's see if we can get her married to anybody. The King of Brittany, I guess. Or the new King of Hungary, who is no longer a kinsman of ours. He's wounded. Or maybe the King of Sicily. I actually completely forgot about the crusade that's simultaneously going on here. The King of Sicily was actually called something different when that crusade happened, so I guess they had a succession there. I guess we'll marry her to him. Although no doubt he's now going to call us into the crusade. Let's see how that's going. I meant jihad, of course, not crusade. Okay, 10% in favor of the Caliph. That's fine. Yep, there it is. Well, probably shouldn't have actually taken that marriage just there, but I guess I'll have to accept this. And creating the Empire title will have to wait a little while because we are out of time for this episode, but hopefully we'll be able to do it in the next one, so thanks for watching, and join me again then.